Hello and welcome to Transforming Your Church, a series of segments that your church board can watch and talk about how you can put it into action in your local church to make your church become all that God wants you to be. God will help you transform your church as you look to Him for guidance and leadership. In this segment, I want to talk about mission trips. I imagine in many of your church boards that perhaps at least one person, if not several, have been on a mission trip at one time or another. And if you have, you know the blessing that comes with a mission trip. You are taken out of your comfort zone. You are dropped into a place where you don't know the language or the culture, but you're put in there with a group of people to either help build a church or a school or preach the gospel or to share in some medical ministry. And that mission trip is a special experience. So if you've had one of these, you know the blessing that comes with going on a mission trip. When we are stretched out of our comfort zone for God, God can give us more miracles. In fact, God saves the best miracles for those who are willing to step farthest out of their comfort zone for Him. But I'm going to talk to all of you as board members now, and I encourage you to try to greatly increase the number of people in your congregation and on your board who have been on at least one mission trip. I'm going to encourage you to find out what mission trips your conference or your union or your division are leading, to go perhaps to the sharehim.org website and see what mission trips are available, or maranatha.org, see what building projects are available, or connect in any of the other ways you can. And to say, by God's grace, let's increase the number of people in our congregation that go on a mission trip this year. You can try to set the tone in the people's minds to think either you go or you help somebody else go. Because to go, it does take some financial resources. Now, many churches are struggling with finances and they're wondering, how can we encourage people to go on a mission trip when we're struggling with resources? Let me tell you something. When we are willing to give outside of our little circle, God tends to release and open hearts and finances so that more money is available rather than less. I can't tell you all of the stories that give that as an example, but I trust that perhaps some on the board can even give that as an example. And what happens is when somebody wants to go on a mission trip, we encourage them to just write a simple letter and send it to 50 of their relatives and friends and fellow church members, just saying, I've been given the opportunity to go on this trip. Would you be willing to help me by praying and perhaps, if finances are available, helping me go? This is the cost. This is what we'll be doing on the mission trip. If you are able to go, make your check out to my local Seventh-day Adventist church, and they make the check out there. The treasurer sets up a special trust fund for the mission trip that if they go or not, that money goes for that mission trip. And when people go, they will come back on fire and enthused. And you let them give a report to the church board. And then you let them be interviewed or tell their story right up front during that 3 to 5 minute Change Life segment. If they have more to share, you can set up a special missions vespers for them to tell their story. But as you pray and look for ways to mobilize people in missions, you will reap tremendous rewards when they come back. Take some time right now as a board to talk about this idea and share what mission trips you know about that are coming up and who some people are that perhaps could even lead a group out of your church to go on one of those trips, and begin the ball rolling so that a year from now you can look back and say, we sent some people, God blessed them, they blessed others, they've come back, and it's blessed our whole congregation. May God bless you as you discuss this mission trip idea right now and how to implement it.